right. Did the tribute make you puke? Well, Friday night's Olympics opening ceremony was a celebration of all things British, and it included a salute to their government-run, taxpayer-funded health care system, featuring doctors and nurses dancing around children in glowing hospital beds, which together spelled out NHS. Lovely. Some called it left-wing propaganda, but the show's director, Danny Boyle, denied any political agenda. Meanwhile, has the IOC turned PC? As Breitbart.com observes, in gymnastics, only 2 members of each team can advance to the all-around, whatever that is, so more countries have a chance to win. That means some of the best gymnasts, like American Jordan Weber, I think that's her, I don't know, will have to sit it out for the sake of feel-good egalitarianism. Jay, welcome to the program. You're a big-time director, a lot of great movies, Super Troopers, fantastic.
Thank you.
What did you make of the opening ceremony? What would you have done differently, if anything?
Look, you know, my opinion about the Olympics is a little bit controversial in that I kind of am against televised Olympics, and I think they should have their competitions, but I'm more of a football and baseball fan. But you know, I look at all these people in these these little kids in the beds, and I'm just confused.
Yes, it is confusing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not an upbeat message, Nikki. Maybe to you because you like to hang around hospital beds.
Yeah, of course. That's that's the #1 thing about me. I didn't see this ceremony, but I am going to take peyote at a Flaming Lips concert this weekend, so I might catch it there. This is crazy. There were kids, like sick kids, and dancing NHS doctors. I mean, I guess it is an easy way, like, for having sick kids and, like, pro athletes to take care of a lot of make-a-wishes in one night.
I didn't think of that.
Otherwise, I think it's really creepy and weird.
It was great, though, because all those sick kids were in amazing shape. It was whatever they had couldn't have been that bad. Liz, I'm sure you love this.
No, you know, I think people, when they come home, they want to have their scotch and their bourbon. And for me, I want to get in my moo-moo and, you know, sit with my moo-moo and my scotch and look at the TV and look at the Olympics and enjoy it. To my mind, I was thinking to myself, what would the United States equivalent be? U.S. postal workers chasing airport TSA workers through a government-paid solar field. And then Fannie and Freddie sitting on a fence like Humpty Dumpty, and then they fall down, right? And so that's what I was thinking, like, by the way, where is Mary Poppins? Where was the private sector Mary Poppins in this whole thing?
Wasn't she there?
No.
Yeah, Mary Poppins absolutely was there. The only thing missing was a woman named Fanny wearing a muumuu.
That's right.
Very popular in England.
And smoking a cigar and having a scotch.
And I don't like to correct Nikki. I do. But Make-A-Wish never involves Olympic athletes. If those kids get the Olympians, like, no, it's not a wide receiver. What are you, a pole vaulter?
Yeah,
wearing the leotard?
Yeah, if you don't have time left on the planet, you're not asking for a synchronized swimmer.
No one's wishing for an athlete that makes less than them. That's not ever happening. That's not happening.
I'm just glad there was no artistic interpretation of their dental system, and I think that's what we should all be grateful for.
Do you think that was a fair jab?
I think it was a pretty good job.
Okay.
But, you know, they were very happy with it. Sorry. They thought it was fantastic.
Well, you know, they loved it because the weird thing is I actually enjoyed it at this because I couldn't tell if they were making fun of themselves or they were saluting it. And that means they succeeded because they confused the hell out of me.
Freakishly gigantic baby. You got a nanny coming in on a flying umbrella. You've got a memoriam to a heroin addict who killed his girlfriend in the Chelsea hotel. I mean, and they also
that was in there too?
What?
Well, they had a thing on Sid Vicious.
Oh, wow.
And they got someone dressed, some drag queen dressed as the queen who parachuted in.
Yeah.
That was the
funny part. I like that part.
That wasn't really her, though.
Oh, no?
It wasn't?
Oh, well, then that wasn't cool.
See, if it was her, it would have been awesome. It would have been great.
I saw George H.W. right behind her in the plane, ready to jump.
He would have done it, actually.
Yeah,
all right.
would have.
Do you guys want to talk about the uniforms? Do you care? There's some.
Yeah.
Do we have a shot of these?
Sure.
These, okay, these are Australian. I'm assuming it's sand.
Yeah.
Behind them, sand volleyball. Why?
She reminds me of that senile secretary in Splash that would come in with her bra over her blouse. Remember that? Yeah, remember she had some sort of problem when she came in, and every day John Candy would see her and she was wearing her bra over her blouse. That's what that looks like right there. Not the hot part of Splash.
I thought she just had a really bad farmer's tan. To be honest.
You know, I got into soy milk for a while, and then discovered that it creates man boobs, and I
that
called.
true?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and I called my mother, who's a physician. I said, "Does soy milk create man boobs?" She said, "You know, all the grass you smoke probably causes it more." And I look at that uniform and I'm like, that could work.
Yeah, it could. It might start a trend among men, but not women. I'm a little worried about it. And you're right about soy. It's true. It's true. That's why you see a lot of vegetarians with very big breasts who happen to be male.
All I do is drink soy milk and smoke weed. I'm very worried right now.
You should.
I feel like I'm lactating just thinking about it.
Yes.
And it's soy.
But it makes you arousing. Okay, from Metal.
All right, first note, Jay, what's going on with your teeth, by the way? They're blinding. What are those neon chiclets? Are those your actual teeth?
Yeah, those are my real teeth. I think I just got good contrast.
Those are incredible. See that? Where I'm from, we don't have fluoride in the water. I regret that now. That's like a neon tube. I can't even look at. It's like these lights in the studio, but in your mouth. All right, let's get started. Seriously.
Okay.
Hardball the new. Right.
Yeah.
You're all talking about the opening for the Olympics. Who in this panel actually saw it? Please put up your hand. 1, 2. What's going on with Bill and Nikki, by the way?
I just chose not to raise my
thing you
hand.
haven't seen.
I saw pictures and read captions of what happened.
No, Bill.
Same difference.
No.
The
you
baby
can't
was huge in the
comment on
photos.
something you haven't bloody seen.
By the way, I'd like to apologize to our blind viewers. How dare you?
That's
How
ridiculous.
dare you?
Who are you? You should do record. You're a deaf person doing bloody record reviews. And Nikki, you haven't seen it.
What did you say?
You didn't see it.
No.
But you've got your 2 cents. None the same.
I read blogs.
That is ridiculous. Right.
But
Liz,
not everybody has the time.
Why is that ridiculous? She's allowed to have her opinion on anything. Why do you get to say who has an opinion? This lovely lady could say whatever she wants. She's very smart. Just
Call
because
me-
you're in plaid and a red tam on your head with a pom-pom, you think you're an
old-fashioned,
expert?
Liz, but you
Why
can't
are you
give
an expert
opinion.
and this lovely,
You know
smart
what?
person is
I
not?
don't think you saw it.
I am
You're
Elizabeth
talking about
McDonald.
Mary
I am the true
Poppins.
Scot here. You're Polish.
I'm Polish. Look, that was a joke, you silly. Did you see the opening ceremony?
Yes,
You're
I
talking about
did.
Mary Poppins. She was there.
Yeah, I know. I was ignoring her. I'm sorry. I got up to go get a pretzel because I couldn't take it.
Okay, so you also were commenting on something you didn't
No, I
see.
saw it. I did see it.
But you
Okay?
didn't see
I did
Mary
it.
Poppins.
I
And you
did
asked
see
about
it.
Mary
You know, when I
Poppins.
saw it float through
Mary
the air,
Poppins
you're
was
in that
there.
neck of the woods. You get Mary Poppins. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't get Mary Poppins flying through the air as a non sequitur. I'm sorry. You can
Don't
have your
change it.
olive
You
green
said
tam.
Mary Poppins
you can
wasn't
have your
there. She
olive
was there.
green plaid
We're
and your
moving on
red
here.
tam.
We're moving on. She was there. You didn't see
She was
her.
there. I went to
You're
get a
all
pretzel.
talking about something you didn't see.
I went to get a pretzel.
All right, next.